This is what it looks like inside Otho Davis' domain.
I tell you, this is a thing of beauty. Look at this hanging pad, all those old helmets and shoes that he has hanging up there.
Ex-player.
Then he got all the modern equipment, all those tables. Those are the taping tables, the rubbing tables. I tell you, Otho Davis has a great atmosphere.
Just training room. It's so nice you want to stay in there.
In fact, we did yesterday. He makes chili. Otho Davis makes chili, and he's the trainer with Philadelphia Eagles again, but he makes the best chili anywhere. You know, not only the best chili in the NFL, he makes the best chili in the world, I think.
It's quite an honor to be invited in.
Yeah, and then to sit there and then you have a bowl, and you know, one of those bowls tastes like another one and another one and another one. But Otho Davis is working today. He was making chili yesterday, but he's working today. Broderick Thompson already, Ken O'Brien on that series.
2nd and 4. Here's Sam. That's Mark Jackson and a flag on the play. There is Otho, the master chili maker.
And there's a chili. You see what happened is today, this is the second day. And it always tastes better reheated. But today he put the macaroni in. But you know how you can tell it's good? This stuff right here. What do you call that around the pot?
I don't know, but that was there yesterday. Residue.
Yeah, but it just kind of sits in there and simmers.
And that's what makes it good.
Pass interference by the offense, number 80. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat, second down.
Pass interference called against the Giants' Chris Callaway. Half the distance to the goal line. That'll put the Giants back inside the 10.
Yeah, they always used to call that on the defensive guy, and I think that's what Dan Reeves is so upset about. You know, anytime you see an interference, you always assume that it's against the defense. And then when they come and throw it against the offense, it's darn near a double shocker for you.
2nd down, about 14. Number 20, and Britt Hager.
You know, the number one thing that kills any offense is turnovers. The second thing is penalties, and especially in offense against the Giants. You know, like the Giants, it is a time of possession offense that want to be able to run the ball and those kinds of things.
There's a fire. Those are ashes on this artificial turf. There's a fire at the nearby Naval Shipyard, and that's where they're from. It's caught by Ed McCaffrey. Not much of a gain, however. And that's the end of the first quarter. An interesting first quarter with the score 0-0. Nothing as we begin the second quarter at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia.
I was just asking what that thing up there was.
Well,
it's the moon.
Well, that's not all of it.
It's a little half moon. That's one of the great questions that goes along with, where's the other half of the moon? What's Martinizing? Why does it take an hour? How do you get home from a marathon? Where's the other half of the moon? What happens to pumpkins in July?
Some of those I don't know the answers to. Mike Horan's punt. Handled by Sikahema. And he's handled pretty quickly by the Giant coverage team. Marcus Buckley down to make the stop. 14 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first half. First downs in the first quarter. The Giants 1, the Eagles 2. Look at the passing yards.
You know, if you look, we talked about an ugly first half with one team has first quarter, one team has 1 first down, the other has 2. Minus 11 yards passing for one team and 16 yards for the other team. Things aren't going well for the offenses. We're watching a great every quarter of defensive football.
This is the NFL. This is Herschel Walker. Walker to the 24-yard line of the Giants. Stopped by Meyer and Guyton.
Yeah, Herschel Walker was saying this week that they just ought to give him the ball more. They ought to let him carry the ball 25 times. His offensive lineman, in fact, Dave Alexander, the center, said the same thing. Let's just give it to Herschel, pound it at him. Once he can get to the line of scrimmage and get his shoulders squared like that, he is very difficult to stop. If you're going to stop Herschel Walker, you have to get him before his shoulders get turned.
He is alone, setback now on first down. It's Walker again. And it's just a couple of yards. We got squared away that time.
Nope, he didn't, and that's the way you got to get him. See, that time before, no one got any penetration on the right side of the Giant defense, and no one attacked that side. He got a soft corner, and he took it. That time he went to the right side, and he got a hard corner and didn't get anything.
Michael Brooks made the first contact with Walker. Again, he'll be the lone setback. They'll go with two wide receivers, two tight ends. James Joseph, the H-back. Fake to Walker. Taken down by Stacy Dillard is O'Brien.
Again, Dillard came from that left side of the Eagle offense. You're going to see, here's where they're having troubles on the left side. You see Dillard, he just penetrates, comes right up the middle. They were trying to pull the guard. The tackle couldn't get down, and Dillard just got right in behind the pulling guard, got the penetration, and found the quarterback, Ken O'Brien.
3rd and 18, back at the 32. It's James Joseph again on the move. O'Brien to throw it. He's going to take off. O'Brien slides at the 21. Armstead up to make sure he stayed down along with David Tate. And that does get him in field goal range.
You know, here's what he was looking at. See, they only have two defensive linemen here. These guys are linebackers. Everyone comes on a pass rush. You see, everyone comes on a pass rush. Now when O'Brien steps up, we can stop it right here. Now all these guys are behind him, so there's no one in front of him, and that's why he runs it.
Matt Barr to attempt the field goal from 39 yards away. Great field goal. Close to a first down. Maybe, maybe not.
Rich Cote told us yesterday he was going to do that. He was going to do it to the side of the block. The only thing he said, he wanted it to be about 4th and 5, and I think that was about 4th and 7 or 8. And it's those extra yards that may get him here on this.
Greg Jackson came up to stop him. If they leave it where it is, it's not a first down.
I thought he saw a flaw in the side that they came from the block. In other words, they were coming from the block or right, and he was going to run outside. He wanted to again do it at 4th and 5, where you only had to pick up 5 or 6 yards. He did it at 4th and 7, and I think that 5 or 6 yards may just be the thing that gives the Giants the ball.
That's short of a first down. The Giants will take over. See what they saw.
Well, here's what they do. See, they see that the block is coming from here, so they want to fake this and get it and run it to that side, to the side of the block. They want the block to come and run right by it. You see, that worked. That worked. The only thing is they had too far to go. And Greg Jackson made a heck of a play.
Giants take over. To summarize what's happened so far, there hasn't been a lot to summarize. The Giants 21 total yards, the Eagles 82. Sims 1 out of 3 for 4 yards passing. Herschel Walker had the one long run for 35 yards, and that's been pretty much the offense. 1st and 10. This is Hampton. Trying to get around the corner and doesn't do it. Clyde Simmons, who had injured his ankle earlier but came back.
Let's watch the fake again. See, Fiegels puts the ball down. The Giants were blocking from that side. He lets them commit, and the only guy they don't get is Greg Jackson. Now, again, if they were 4th and 3 or 4th and 4, that would have been an Eagle first down. But 4th and 7, Jackson made the tackle before they could get